From Basshole Studios in Hollywood, California. You're listening to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. We've all been one, so let's talk about it. Now, here's your host, Doug Bass.
He's an asshole, sir.
He's an asshole.
Hey, Bassholes, what's going on? Welcome to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. Thanks for joining the show. Make sure you follow us on the YouTube channel at Doug Bass Comedy and at our Instagram page, A-Hole Podcast, and Twitter and Facebook and Twitch and Patreon, all of that stuff. You know all the places that you need to follow us, so make sure you do it. I'm excited for today's show. We have comedian Jacqueline Marfugi here, and Rob DeRocha is here as well as always. Guys, I feel like I'm surrounded by assholes. Let's do this.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
What's up, guys? How is everyone?
Ciao.
What's up, dicks? What's up, assholes?
What's up, dicks?
Yes. Assholes. You know what?
Assholes,
Doug,
exactly.
You're kind of an asshole.
I know.
You said my last name wrong.
Marfugi?
Yes, there it is.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
What
Marfugi.
an asshole.
Marfugi.
It's good.
Did you say
Jacqueline
Marfugi?
Marfugi.
Like
my
the
God.
Fugees.
Fuji.
Yes.
Jacqueline Marfugi.
Yes.
Any
Sorry.
relation or nothing? No?
You would think, right?
Fergie, right? No.
Oh, God.
How are you?
Rob's winning already.
Yeah, I know. He always tries to win. How are you doing, Jacqueline? How are you? Do people call you Jackie or just Jacqueline?
The like Jersey people call me Jackie.
I was gonna say because I'm from Jersey and I'm like I keep wanting to say Jackie, but like I know you go by Jacqueline, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know if she wants that or not.
Oh God, no! I love. If anyone's calling me, I'm happy. But no, Jackie from Jersey. That was what I grew up with. And then when I did my first headshots, they're like, "What do you want printed on it?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm an actress.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It has to be
Jacqueline."
professional, Jacqueline. Yeah. I never went with Douglas. I was like, I don't think that's me.
Thank God.
Well, is there a famous Douglas?
Douglas Fairbanks.
I know, but is there a famous Douglas?
That's it. I think.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, even right now, other than even Dougie, there was a dance Dougie. But there
Dougie
was
Doug.
The
Yeah,
Dougie.
yeah, there was the Douglas
Doug-
from
yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
There's not that many. Yeah, I don't think there's really a famous Doug. No. Yeah, there is.
Doug.
no, there's
Wow.
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh.
Doug-
No, but I'm
Fresh.
saying Douglas. There's
Douglas.
No Douglas.
There was an actor, Douglas Fairbanks, back in the day. That's it. That's it. That's all I know. I don't
Wow.
know.
Thrilling.
I know. Exactly. All right. Well, Jackie, you're from Jersey.
Yes.
You are a Jersey shell with a Britney filling, is what you say.
yeah, that's
Actress,
exactly
stand-up
it.
comic. You're a podcast host of What's Your Jersey, the podcast. And you're a choreographer and plyo jam dancer.
Oh God.
Well, explain this plyo jam
We're
thing.
so
I
annoying.
see you like post
is
these things
plyo
all the
jam?
time. Yeah.
We actually, right before the shutdown, filmed an episode of Carpool Karaoke with
Really?
James Corden. It's his like favorite workout.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and so with the band BTS,
Okay.
who like all are just like little. Again, they're so good, and James Corden, and yeah, it's just a lot of jumping and body rolling and just yeah.
I mean, I want to play like Britney Spears or something, but
Yeah.
we'll get sued.
I think
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, what song did you guys do?
I know. It was.
Is this what you like work out to? Like something more Britney style,
I
but
feel like that's too like Zumba.
I didn't know you were a
Yeah.
DJ Douglas.
I know.
No, I'm
DJ
not.
Douglas.
DJ
DJ
Dougie
Doug. Yeah,
Fresh.
there you go. There you go.
Dougie Bass.
Dougie Bass.
So, what part of Jersey are you from, by the way?
It's annoying because I feel like I've always wanted to be from like North Jersey or
That's
the
where I'm from.
shore. Yes.
Yeah.
Like you're legit. Like
I'm like where The Sopranos were filmed. That's where I grew up. Like Wayne,
Yeah.
Cedar Grove, Montclair, all that shit.
Mon-
Do you guys
Claire.
talk about your pizza and all that shit
Oh
too?
yeah.
Yeah.
You've never been to
Yeah.
Jersey. You don't
No,
know.
I've
You don't
never
know how
been
it
to-
goes.
I know exactly. I don't know.
you look like you would be from Jersey
does,
though.
he does.
More than you.
I know. Everyone I went to high school with like is definitely like Guido kind of like.
Everyone
Jersey.
thinks I'm from like New York or New Jersey, but I think it's because I sound like an asshole, maybe. Because I don't know. They're like,
You gotta,
"You're
you
kinda
know,
like New York. I'm like,
You're like
"Oh."
your dialect comes out. You're talking. Get some coffee. Go walk my dog. You know.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
That's how I used to talk.
It's like talk dirty to me. I love it. But
But where are you from? You're from South Jersey?
I grew up in Princeton.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, the worst thing you could do was cheat on like Abercrombie with Ralph Lauren
Right,
where I
right.
grew up. It was the worst. I never fit in. I hated it. Like, so I always wanted the
You seem
the
like,
Guido.
but you seem like you are from North Jersey, because like
Yeah.
you remind me a lot of like my friends growing up. Like
Yeah.
they're all like Italian, like Jersey, like they have
Exactly.
like that look, that Jersey look to them.
My spray tan,
spray tan,
especially
yeah,
sprayed.
yeah.
Don't hug me, you'll get
Yeah.
tan.
This is kind of freaking I love New York shirt.
I
I know. I was like, where's your I Heart Jersey NJ shirt?
I'm
You're-
the worst.
Man.
So New Jersey, but you
And I'm
know.
like,
You
bye.
traded up immediately.
I'm trying to get sponsored by New York.
Isn't that weird? It's like when I first came out, like I would always be like, oh, like when I moved to LA, like, oh, I have to go back to New Jersey, and then like as soon as like you live here, like, oh, I gotta go back to New York. Like you drop the Jersey.
You
almost.
do.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to New York.
Yeah.
You mean New Jersey? No, yeah. Well, part New Jersey, part New York. You know, I'm going back next week, so I'm like excited. I haven't been back since last
Oh
January.
my God, for
so
how long?
I'm going to Florida, and then I'm going to New Jersey for
course.
like a week and a half. So yeah, visit my nephew and niece and
Are you going-
my godson,
You gonna go
the
party?
Godfather is showing up. Yeah, I'm gonna party. Yeah.
You gonna party?
Yeah, at the shore.
We might go to the shore. My wife has never been to the Jersey Shore.
Oh my God.
So I think this summer we're gonna go to like Wildwood.
You're gonna take your wife to the Jersey Shore.
I feel like I
Cassie,
need-
if you're listening to this, do not go to the Jersey Shore.
I feel like she
Cassie,
needs to go.
You
No.
won't
has
survive.
to.
I know Cassie. She's a party animal.
Well,
She's
then
she'll
she'll
love
then she'll
it.
love it. Are you kidding me?
gonna be missing by the end of the week.
Yes,
might be,
exactly.
but-
She will be. Yeah, uh-huh.
Douglas?
I know.
Every
yeah.
time I go, it's supposed to be for a week, and I don't
Right.
come back until like the end of August.
Yeah. Now, have you been there like during the pandemic mostly in
Yeah,
New Jersey?
I literally spent like 6 months out of the pandemic in
Right.
Jersey.
Because I think the last time I saw you was at the Elbow Room up the street.
Yeah.
Like, right before everything happened.
God.
I didn't even know you worked there, and I was like, oh wait, is that Jackie? I was like, oh, it is Jackie.
That
And,
was scary. I love the Elbow Room.
yeah.
The food's amazing. Shout out to Lee and everyone there.
the pizza
It's
there is
so
amazing.
The pizza's
fucking
amazing.
The
good.
frosé.
Oh, the
Oh,
frosé.
yeah. So good.
Oh, I haven't been back.
Forget about it, right?
The
Hey,
frosé,
guys,
the
hey.
fresh mozzarella. Oh God, I'm sorry, all you
no.
bassholes.
I love the
listening.
fucking pepperoni.
No, but I feel like I have PTSD from working on Cahuenga.
Really?
The
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
I would be alone setting up on
Oh, yeah.
Saturday morning, and it would just be, oh my God,
I know.
swamp creatures
It's
trying to get in.
It's gotten even crazier now.
Yeah, I haven't been over there. This was
Yeah.
the first time I even drove to Hollywood on
Oh,
the way
really?
here.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, really? Where do you move?
Yeah, I mean, I live in West Hollywood, Jerome.
Oh, okay. I used to live in West Hollywood.
Wow,
We-
you drove all
Yeah.
the way to Hollywood?
We downgraded
did you
and
pack
moved
a
to
lunch?
Hollywood
I
at one
mean-
point.
I mean, we do have some street cred in West Hollywood now. It's the fourth most dangerous
Yes. I
city
saw that.
I
It's-
know,
in
it's
California.
I think it's more dangerous than over here,
It,
actually.
I think it is. It 100%
It is.
is.
I don't even know how that's
There's
possible.
a guy with a machete every single week. There, I don't know if you've seen that or not, but
I know. I deleted my
Jason.
Citizen
There's
app.
multiple guys.
yeah, there's always a guy with a sword, a knife,
A
whatever,
knife.
a
I
ninja
saw
star.
a screwdriver.
Oh, that was today. That was today.
Let's play
Screwdriver,
some
yeah.
of Jackie's stand-up, just so the audience can get an idea of Jackie's
So sad.
stand-up.
My family is comprised of the Marfugis, the Fortes, and the Caprios. We walk down the street and there's just spaghetti coming out of our assholes.
No.
Maybe a meatball? No? Cool.
God. This is
Okay, I'm
terrible.
sorry.
You don't wanna watch it?
We're close to Glendale. It's being Italian is like Persian.
All right, we can shut it off if you don't want to watch it. Sorry.
Right? It's a thing. It's fine.
I thought that joke was
I
great.
mean,
Thank
this is
you.
a bit of a
Though.
stereotype.
I
The
can't
Italians are
stop
gonna come
talking
out.
with my hands. Does anyone have that problem? I feel like this guy has that problem.
I have that problem.
Oh
I do too.
It's the only cardio I got during quarantine.
Talking with your
What?
hands.
Was that your last? Oh.
Talking with hands.
How
Talking
long
with-
ago was that set?
That set I was probably 3 years ago.
Oh, was it? It says it was uploaded April 30th, 2021.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm like, oh, is this new? I'm like, this is new maybe, but
No, that's
apparently
why
not.
I literally. Do you do this when you watch sets? You're like, oh, I messed up. I messed up one of those punchlines. I
Oh,
have
yeah, yeah.
10 more tags to a lot of that stuff.
But Laugh
It's
Lounge was
painful.
like, we're gonna post it anyway.
I know.
Oh, Laugh Lounge posted that?
Yeah,
Oh, so you
so
didn't
it
even know it was up.
I did. That's,
Oh, you didn't
that
know it was
was
up?
like watching the
Oh,
first
sorry.
time.
Oh my god,
That
that's
was-
the worst experience because I have a thing like.
I was like, if Laugh Lounge posted it, then it must be approved.
no, someone else. I did a comedy time from a long time ago, and I'm doing this joke and looking, and one day I looked at the comments, someone was talking shit to me, and they found this video that I didn't even know existed, and I saw it, and I just was cringing, just like
Oh.
probably you were right now. The fact that you're just cringing watching a set, you're just like, I didn't do
That's
that
why
right.
I turned it off, and then we just talk about something else.
Thank you.
No problem.
We could talk about more comedy.
So yeah, talking.
Yeah,
with, so
I'm heading to do a
talking
show.
with your hands. So you
Oh,
just,
where are you performing tonight?
are you promoting tonight?
Yeah,
Where?
the haha.
Oh, the Hall.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
There you go.
Excited.
Yeah. They have
Yeah.
that outdoor tent, or did they move inside yet?
I think it's outdoor.
Okay.
Have you guys been there?
I haven't been
yet?
there.
No, I haven't
No.
been there. I haven't been invited, so.
We went to the club across the street, the Comedy Chateau,
Oh yeah, I went
the new
there.
club in town.
I went
Yeah.
there once. It was
Yeah.
fun.
It was across the street from the house.
It's across the street.
It's a weird thing to talk about.
It's
so-
this very inside
big-
baseball.
It's a big
Nothing-
fu to the
Everyone in the world, there's one comedy club and there's another comedy club that just opened up basically almost across the street from
Right.
each other. I don't know why I'm putting my hands up.
because
I'm
you're
like I'm a-
because you're Jersey.
I'm
You're
from
Jersey today.
I
We're
watched
talking
too
about
many
hands.
Scorsese films.
Yeah.
So so they're really close to each other, and there's maybe a feud. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not. I don't know
It's a
any
Soprano
inside.
style feud.
I
yeah.
love it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
5 people died. I don't know. Something. I don't know. Hey, I heard
Now,
nothing.
now, Jackie, you just got engaged recently, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Yeah.
It's
That's
thank you.
exciting.
I-
When is your wedding?
October 23rd.
Oh my God.
It's fucking coming up.
Coming up, yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
I-
are you gonna get married in Jersey?
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
that's a Jersey Italian wedding.
Jersey Italian.
Are you gonna have the typical Jersey wedding?
I mean, we even have a special guest coming to sing
Really?
Sinatra.
Oh my God.
So unnecessary.
But that's
What?
I
Time
know.
out. You got
Jersey weddings
a
are
guy
amazing.
pretending to be actual Sinatra,
Yeah.
because Sinatra's dead, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no, it's a hologram.
Jersey weddings
Well,
are
that'd be
amazing.
dope if it was a
Rob, you've never
holiday.
been to a New Jersey wedding. It's like, oh my God. It's
God.
like, first of all, it's like way too much food. And it's like
Well-
everyone gets like, the reception is in
Totally
this,
shit-faced.
is in this hall usually that you rent out. I don't know what you're doing, but these are like all the Jersey weddings I've been to. It's like, the reception and then it's a lot of fun.
There's
I mean,
always a table flipped.
yeah, there's someone gets out of control and has to leave. Someone has to get dragged out of the reception at some
Yes.
point.
Someone always
yeah.
gets kicked out, like, just like the movies.
Exactly.
Just like the
Okay,
movies.
good.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
There's
what
a
it is.
fight.
No.
Yeah. It's all
Oh,
that
forget
stuff.
about it. Come
Forget
on.
about it.
Look at you
I
guys.
tried to, I never was a little girl that was like, I want my wedding to be this way. Like, I never was like that. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just get married at a casino. Because my favorite movie, Scorsese,
Yeah.
is
Casino,
Casino. Yeah, Ginger Ace Rothstein was like my idol.
And is your
Is he
fiance
gonna wear like a pink tuxedo?
is your fiance from Jersey?
He is.
He is. Did you guys meet there or meet here?
No, we met here.
Oh, you met here. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, it
I
all worked
know.
out.
It all worked out.
Jersey's in
guys.
LA. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got engaged.
No, seriously, he's gonna wear a pink
Yep.
tuxedo, or is he gonna look like Rothstein? I don't know. That's what I'm
I
asking.
know that'll be for the.
Are you gonna be dressed up like
dinner.
Ginger?
I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Oh
just
my
keep
God,
my
that's
hair
gonna.
in the-
That's gonna be super fun.
yeah, it's gonna be aggressive.
Tell me about your obsession with Britney Spears. Because I've seen this as well. I love Britney Spears, but like you really love Britney Spears.
do.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is it weird?
I do. I feel like she's a fairy godmother of mine who's just forced to live in a padded room.
What are your thoughts on like what she's going through right now? Like, there's a lot of controversy, right?
There is a lot of controversy, and I feel like it's heartbreaking for someone like me who's been obsessed with her since like her first video came. No, since the Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know. I feel like she's not right.
Yeah.
Like in the brain.
Something
Right.
something has gone wrong.
Something's a little off.
We don't know where or when it happened, but something's gone wrong.
And
Yeah.
She got hit more than one time.
Baby, one more time.
Have you ever met Britney?
I don't think I should.
No?
I
You think you'll be disappointed? They say don't meet your heroes.
Don't meet your hero.
Don't meet your heroes.
I literally like this is so embarrassing. Everyone's like, this girl is whacked. I have cried every time she's walked out on stage at a concert. I actually, when I perform,
What makes you cry?
I don't know.
I saw her in concert once. I went to one of her concerts when I was like in high school. My sister really wanted to go, and my parents wouldn't let her go alone, and I went with her. But I was like, all right, I'll go. See
I
her.
want to experience that. Like, I
Right?
want to experience crying over someone singing. I just can't though. Like, I'll be kind of like, "Oh my God, that's amazing," and it'd be like cheering. But like, I don't think I would ever
Why?
cry. No.
What artist would it
Really?
take for you to cry, Rob?
No artist.
Really?
No one. No one.
I've cried at a Springsteen concert.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I got emotional.
What song?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It was,
Nah,
it
you
was
didn't
probably
cry
it
then.
was probably Born to Run, or like when he plays Born to Run, and then he goes into Dancing in the Dark right after that. Usually,
Wow.
that's like the climax of the show. as we say.
What made you cry?
I was there alone. I went alone. I went alone to a Bruce Springsteen concert
Oh my
once.
God. Wait,
No one would go with me, and
that
I
why
went
you
and I
cried?
literally
'Cause you had
bought.
no friends?
I bought a ticket alone. No, you know where I got tear. No, all serious, like Springsteen on Broadway. I went to go see, and I took my dad.
I cried watching that.
Did you go see that?
No, I
Did you
saw
saw
it,
Netflix?
but yeah.
I went to New York and bought
What-
tickets
what are you-
for $400 each, and I brought my dad, and like that was a cool moment to be able to bring my dad to that, living in Jersey and like growing up watching him and admiring him, and that was like that concert was like he was kind of sitting in your living room. It felt like your third row. It was very like acoustic. It was cool.
Rob,
So I cried. Yes.
I feel like you need a good cry. You should go watch the Netflix special right now.
I
Yeah.
cry in movies and I cry in other things, like
Rob is
but-
crying. Right, Rob and I are on a detox this week, so
Yeah,
we've been
I
crying
cried
all
during
week.
detox,
Like,
so,
can't
What
have
kind
food.
of detox are you on right now?
Dr. Cabral.
What is that?
Rob introduced me to Dr.
Oh my
Cabral.
God.
No, my girl introduced us
Oh.
to Dr. Cabral. I wouldn't know anything about Dr. Cabral. She's the one that knows everything about Dr. Cabral. But it's just this thing where like it's like powder and pills.
Powder and pills sounds like a good night out.
I know. I'm like,
Powder and
wait.
pills.
Who's
You
your
say that here in
dealer?
LA, that's
chop it
something
up.
different.
We
Powder.
chop it up and then we like do a lot of it. We
Yeah.
use our EDD card and we
Yeah.
chop up our.
Exactly.
That's what we do. We party, man. No, it's I can't really tell you everything, but it's it really just cleans out your system. you
Gets
do
rid of your toxins.
Yeah, your toxins.
That's what cocaine does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
That's how we roll here on I'm a
shit a lot.
Bad
Almost the same. No, but you do like what is it? Like 4 pills in the morning with like a shake. You know.
Jackie's like, it sounds delicious. Give me a
Molly
meatball,
and
please.
cocaine. No, I'm trying to do that too, and I've had. I think everything.
Well, do this one.
I
It's
need
$100
to.
or like or
100
maybe
bucks.
90 or $100.
I want to do it.
And you do it. It's for
It's not-
7
yeah.
days, and then 2 days. First two, like today, I had a little bit of a headache, but like today was the first day I was able to eat.
He's
food.
a day behind me. I'm a day ahead of
Yeah.
him. So yeah, like yesterday was bad for me. I had a headache all day. So this might be a low energy podcast.
Oh,
for everyone.
great!
I mean, I think our
Get
spirits
drunk.
are pretty. You know, we're not drinking. Usually we
I know.
drink
I
during this
heard.
show.
Katie was like popping White Claws.
Oh yeah, she was wasted after
yes.
one club.
I was excited because I'm supposed to be like not drinking right now to get like tight and snatched and to get.
Right.
And yesterday I was offered like prosecco on a podcast. I had a meeting that was like a
Yeah.
drinks, and I was like, "Well, it's a business meeting."
Exactly. See, that's where they get you.
That's
Yeah.
the hardest part about
Yeah.
the detox, and it's like, you know, it's just like not eating, and like, and then this time I'm like working out. This is like third time I've done it, so
Yeah, this is my first, and
And
it might
it's-
be my last.
it's great.
Yeah.
But I like it, and you should do it like 4 times a year or something.
Four times a year. Yeah, do it.
Every season.
Jackie, tell me about your just being a spokesperson for a meatball brand. I'm obsessed with meatballs. I love going to like New York, like the meatball shop in New York.
Oh my god.
I
I've
like
never
making
been there.
them. You haven't been there? Oh, you gotta go there. You know what? There's a vegan meatball place right up the street from here,
Oh,
which I did not know was vegan. I thought it was. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, a meatball restaurant, just meatballs, like Meatball Heroes, all that stuff. And then I got there and found out it was vegan meatballs.
Yeah, they
which
shouldn't do that.
which they did
No.
not put on
Annoying.
the sign. It's annoying. It says Brothers Meatballs. They use the
Stop.
word meat. It's spelled like
False
meat.
advertising.
That's like putting beyond really small and then
That's
steak.
that's the problem with
Steak
these
dinner.
vegan restaurants are fine with using the words like carne asada and meatballs.
They should
Yeah,
be
But
allowed
they
to.
but they like trick you, and then you get in there and you're like already hungry and you're like, well, it looks good.
And then you have to go buy an actual meatball sub after.
Or you might eat it and you didn't even know, and then later on you find
Yeah.
out and you're like, wow, that was really
and then
fucking
you find
good,
out
and it was healthy.
you're
'cause I didn't
allergic
eat
to
meat.
soy. Or something, and you die.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah.
Fuck that.
That
I'm
is-
sorry, I've been cursing a lot.
That's
I
all
don't
right.
know
You're allowed to
why.
curse.
Don't fucking do that. Jeez.
Yeah, no, you're allowed to curse.
I hate it. It means I like you guys.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Thank God. Yeah. Yeah.
No, the flying meatballs.
the flying meatballs.
Yeah,
So what is that?
They found me, and it's a meatball company, and they're legitimately good.
Yeah.
And they ship them out all over the country.
Really?
Yeah.
Flying
And
meatballs.
it's-
We're gonna have to try that.
It's great. Yeah, I ate so many of them.
When I go back to New Jersey, I just like
Flying meatball.
They
I
are-
need to do this detox this week because I'm going back to New Jersey next
Yeah.
week, and I'm gonna eat like Italian
Yeah.
food every day, and I'm gonna
You're just-
gain everything back.
You're
Yep.
just canceling
That's
everything.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
Rob,
No.
wait until you go to New York. You're
You
gonna see. You're
don't
gonna taste the
get it,
food, and you're gonna
Rob.
be like, you know what? I'm gonna be a
Oh.
fat fuck the rest of my life.
I
Yeah.
cannot wait
It's
to eat
so
that
hard.
pizza so I can just finally say, shut the fuck up to everyone that's always told me, the fucking pizza.
It's, yeah,
Shut
well,
the
please
fuck.
send us a cameo of you just saying that.
I will
Exactly.
be doing that. It'll
Do
be
it.
a TikTok. It'll be everything.
No,
Oh my
my
God.
love language is food.
Yeah.
And like I'm miserable right now, but I'm gearing up to be at the Jersey Shore in
Right.
2 weeks, so it's time to lock
Exactly.
it up.
What part of the Jersey Shore do you go to?
We used to I used to go to like Belmar,
Oh yeah.
Spring Lake, and now we have a house in Ortley,
Okay.
right by Seaside Heights,
Oh,
right
yeah.
by the Jersey Shore.
My my aunt has a house in Ocean Beach near that whole strip, Seaside in that area over there. Yeah, Lavalette or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna-
And then we usually go to We're going to Wildwood in August, which is that's the beach that we would go to as a kid, like growing up.
Yeah.
And the boardwalk there is so trashy. Perfectly
Wait
trashy.
until you see
I
Seaside.
haven't been to the Jersey Shore in probably 15 years.
Could you guys describe the Jersey Shore? Because I'm just like lost.
Picture Santa Monica
Okay.
Yes.
with like
Now Santa Monica now with all the
Santa Monica Pier. Picture like the boardwalk, the beach over there, but picture it with like The Sopranos,
Yeah.
Italian food, and trash everywhere.
So what's
and
That was
booze.
so good.
Was it? I don't know. Just
What's everyone wearing? Like a suit and
like
something
wife
like that?
beaters.
Oh,
Wife
God,
beaters?
yeah.
Is that what you wear?
Minimal
No,
clothing.
I actually have one, and I just pull it out for when I go to the Jersey.
You like,
I comb my hair back and put
you
gel
get
in
it
it.
dry cleaned. You're like, all right, I
Yeah.
gotta wear this thing.
Yeah, I start loosening up. I start talking like I used to.
Yeah.
You get a red bandana you put in your back pocket. You get your
exactly.
sleeves off, right? Is that what you do?
Yeah, man. You don't know-
There's like two types of people at the Jersey Shore right now. There's like everyone's wearing minimal clothing, and there's the people that shouldn't be wearing minimal clothing, and then the really, really fucking hot people. Like
Right.
all of a sudden everyone's hot in Jersey now. All of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I haven't been down there in a while. I gotta check out this, see what we're dealing with.
COVID, man.
It's well in Seaside Heights they're they're just powerlifting and chugging fit
Yeah, yeah.
teas, protein.
Yeah,
Everyone's
man.
hot. It's no, I kid you not. I've been trying to get in shape.
P90X, everyone at home. dude.
We've been going to Training Mate out here and like Barry's boot camp.
Train. Oh, okay, yeah.
And the girls, my fiance and I have been going, and it's like a moth to a flame. Every fucking hot girl is planted next to us in the class.
Wow.
And now it's not even just the fat asses with the tiny waists. It's like they wear these half shirts, so it's like under titty. Like I'm getting
Yeah.
under titty, and we're staring
I've
at
seen
that.
people doing that now, walking around with like under tit, like that.
don't
It used to be
get it.
side boob, and now it's under
It's
tit.
under, and it's hot.
It's hot, but I'm kind of like, is that acceptable? I don't know.
And the gym.
Like people are going
Terrible.
to people are going
Terrible.
to dinner. People are going to like restaurants with that. I'm like,
Under
oh,
titty.
I don't
It's a
know.
lot. Like
Yeah.
that was in frat house, like bedrooms on posters
Right.
back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
But
And that
it's
was
just
considered like,
out.
yeah, that's something you
It's
would
a
hang on
volume.
your wall.
When I go
yeah.
to the gym and I see that, I'm like, excuse me, miss,
Yeah.
could you lower that down a little bit?
Does your fiance do plyo jam with you?
Absolutely not.
No, he's like, no, I'm not
He's
doing
like,
that.
please stop. Please stop.
Oh
Make it
my God.
stop.
Is that the jumping? Yeah. that-
We got to try plyo jam.
We
I
actually
love
used
it.
to work out together.
Yeah.
We used to take this
Oh, yeah?
class.
Yeah.
We didn't like. We would always know it was like the same class, but this guy, I won't say his name.
No,
But
please don't.
you know, he was. I think was he from New York? He was
Yeah,
from New
I
York
went
or
on a date
Brooklyn.
with him.
I know. I wasn't gonna mention
really?
it. I wasn't gonna mention it, but you mentioned it now, so that's funny. No, but what is funny about him was he was the worst in the. No, he was a good trainer,
Yeah.
but he was the worst. Like he would walk around the room and he'd be like. So one day I showed up. And I just said, "Hey, what's up, coach?" You know, like that was it. I just said, "What's up, coach?" Because that's what you call people, like in CrossFit or whatever. I know I look like I do CrossFit a lot, but like back then. So like ever since then, he would always call me coach. Hey, what's up, coach?
You look like
Hey,
a coach.
No, and we do it in front of everybody, and everyone thought I was a coach, and they're like, "Hey, what school do you coach? Or you coach at USC?" Or I'm like,
I was like, does Rob have kids? that he like coaches on the weekend?
I know.
Good
it was
job, coach.
It was so
Thanks for winning one for us.
No, but he was the worst at
Oh my
nicknames.
God.
Like if she wore a shirt that said "I love New York,"
Yep.
she'd be like, "Hey, what's up, New York?
Yep.
What's
Yeah.
up? I love New York. I love New York." And she'd be wearing a different shirt and be like, "I love New York. What's up?" It's
That's
like,
it.
or like someone will come over hungover and be like, "What's up, hungover?
Yes.
Oh my
You're
god.
hungover again? Ha ha ha!
That was me.
Hungover."
Well, before we get to Jackie's asshole stories, we just have to plug smoothmyballs.com.
Okay. here
Speaking
we
of
go.
Guidos in New Jersey, we all know that manscaping is a must for any New Jerseyan. So you got to go to smoothmyballs.com and get the Turf Chopper 2.0, right, Rob?
Absolutely, the turf chopper. I want
Here
anything
it
named the
is.
turf
I
chopper.
brought it on air. Here's the
Let's
turf.
do it.
This is the Turf
Do it
Chopper.
right now.
It's a male grooming device, and it's very quiet, so you can do it in secret. If your girl comes
Just in
over
case
and
you're
you
a
forgot to
ninja?
do it before she arrived, you can kind of escape and go into the bathroom and do it real quick. You can also get the pube muncher right here, which is I don't know. This is kind of like a vacuum, I'm guessing, for cleaning up afterwards.
Have you used it?
No, I haven't used
Okay,
this.
could I
Oh
see
my
it?
god, that's so cool.
So
Wait,
it's
can girls use it?
yes, girls can use it, guys can use it. It's for everyone.
Yeah, how does it turn on? Oh,
There's a switch over there. So I guess it's like a little mini vacuum
oh,
that
this
you
picks up-
clean up the pubes from the
isn't-
floor.
I need that in my
No.
life. I feel like
See, everyone needs it.
there's
Get
a
it.
lot of bathrooms
doesn't
I've
suck up
seen that
anything.
need
I don't
that.
know. I haven't tried it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Can I
They sent
touch?
it. I haven't tried it. Smoothmyballs.com. Make sure you go to the website and use the special code AHOLE podcast for some savings. Smoothmyballs.com. AHOLE podcast is the code. And don't forget, take care of yourself this summer. You know, you're going to be on the Jersey Shore. People are going to be picking you up and whatnot. You want to stay groomed. All right. Anyway, so this is the Basshole podcast, and guests come on and they talk about a time in their life that they may have been an a-hole. It can be an isolated incident. It can be a chunk of time in your life. Maybe you're one now and you're dealing with it. Anything along those lines that you'd like to share with the audience today, Jackie?
I have a few little tidbits. There was a chunk from like 16 to 20 that was fucking,
That's a nice chunk.
right?
Yeah.
A good chunk. I was an asshole on the way over here, though.
Oh, were you?
My car, I feel like the transmission is like about to just drop out. So I'm driving the fiance's Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, all right. Oh, nice.
And I don't know why, but there was like all these guys driving bicycles next to me on Fountain, and they were talking like this.
Yeah.
And they just kept like getting in front of my car. And so I yelled out, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God."
Your window's open.
No,
and you're
wait.
doing it? Yeah.
I didn't realize with a Wrangler.
I mean, well, that's the problem with these cyclists. They just they go in front of your car and they forget that there's cars behind them.
I'm
so I
sorry.
get it.
You're an asshole. No, because I've done that myself.
Yelled at bike.
No, but you're an asshole if you're a bicyclist and you're in the fucking middle of the road
Right.
and you're going like 15 miles an hour in a fucking lane where your car can go 35 miles an hour. So
No, I agree.
they are more of an asshole.
You know what?
I get annoyed, and then I get annoyed when people get honk at them, and then they get mad. They're like,
Right.
"What, man?" Like,
I take my bike out in the city every now and then, but I
Oh.
use the bike lane, and if I am in the road, I get to the side or try to like stay with the traffic, you know. But like, yeah, I get out of the way, you
You're
know.
savage. I would not ride a bike in this city.
I
wouldn't
started doing it during
No.
the pandemic because I was
I
like,
could see that.
I needed I was like, I want to get out and get some
Yeah.
exercise. And whatever.
No, like
See,
they're
those,
doing it.
those people are assholes, though.
Or I take my bike
you.
to the beach and I go down like the path. I go on a path.
where bikes are supposed to be.
I know.
No.
Especially when you're going up like Calabasas or like Mulholland or whatever, and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like, those extreme bicyclists that are just like, it's like, dude, get the
That's
fuck
too dangerous.
out of the
That's
way.
yeah, that's the death
like,
wish.
That's
I
a
think.
death wish.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
And these guys were dressed like that, like in like
Right.
all.
And they're
the
in groups.
gear,
They're in groups. I'm like by myself if I ever
outfits.
do it. Yeah.
Don't do that on Fountain
No.
during rush hour on a Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. Take the side streets.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, is there anything else you got, asshole story?
That's it. That's the only time she was an
I was
asshole
like,
was
oh,
on the
I
way
forgot
over
I
here.
needed a story. Oh,
No.
Because everybody in
16
LA,
to 20. 16 to 20 age.
oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, what is teenage Jackie like?
So confident.
Yeah?
I was probably 20 pounds heavier. Should bleached hair, bleached eyebrows. Like should not have had confidence whatsoever.
Bleached eyebrows.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
Total Jersey.
What color?
Yeah.
Is there a
right.
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a picture right here. We'll
I
bring it
do.
up next to your stand-up clip that you went on.
Yeah, please, please. Oh wait, there is a picture. Actually, I posted it on Britney Spears' birthday.
Oh, really?
Guys, I'm
were
gonna
you
get
trying to be
committed. I'm gonna. Oh well, I auditioned for becoming Britney on MTV.
What is becoming
There's
Britney?
footage.
What is that? Oh, that's
Like,
There's footage.
There's
What,
footage.
did it air?
on like MTV. Here,
Wait,
look.
did you go to that? Did you go to that? I gotta see this.
That's not you, is
That's
it?
me.
Let me see. Let me see. I gotta
You should put the picture up. I'm sorry, guys.
see. This is you. Oh wait. Oh there.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you here?
There, I was probably like 18.
All right,
18.
we'll show the camera.
Oh my God! Look,
Yeah, they're
no,
not-
your
See?
camera can't
Yeah, they
see
can't
it,
see
man.
it.
You gotta just look
All
it
right.
up.
It's scary. Just picture orange and bleach hair.
It's cute.
Christ, did you
God.
have plastic surgery too?
Did you go? Did you go to that Britney museum?
I was invited to the opening.
Were you?
Wait,
They reached
how
out
were you invited? They
because
they
she
knew?
she promotes Britney like for not even asking to be promoted. She's like Britney this,
okay.
Britney that.
I will admit, I am not gonna lie. I applied to work there.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. This place. All right, that used to be that Kmart on
Yes.
3rd Street. Across from the Grove. And that place, they like spent so much money on that place, turned it into a Britney Spears museum, painted the whole building pink, and then it was open for like a month, and then it shut
then
down.
shut down,
And then,
yeah.
so what happened with it?
Well, I went in thinking they were gonna need like Britney impersonators or dancers. Wow.
Wow.
You know there's Halloween, right?
And I've actually never been Britney. Britney for Halloween.
You wow?
No, why not?
That is insane.
Because I don't have a hot enough body. I know my role.
Oh,
I know.
stop.
Yeah, but get out of here. You want to work somewhere
I
to
know,
be
it's
Britney.
pretty-
Oh,
Well, no,
I'm not
because
hot
I'll
enough
be
for Halloween.
dancing. Like I would be dancing and doing the impression. But if I
Right.
just walk around with like a bra on, people would be like,
So, but you could be so many different types of Britney. You know, that's the
I
thing.
know.
You could
Different
be,
stages?
oh my
yeah.
God. They asked me, well,
You could be
again,
"Oops, I Did It Again," Britney. You could
could,
be
yeah.
"I'm a Slave," Britney.
Yeah, that was I turned the job down when I realized it would be literally taking pictures of influencers.
Right,
just
and it was a
walking
museum of like
was a
all her
museum,
stuff.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that must have been some fucking museum. That place is huge. It's
It
like
was
2
really
floors.
Cool. It was awesome. It was like life changing. It was
Man, I missed it.
Man.
Yeah.
And then they just got rid of everything, right?
Do you think it's gonna come back or?
Yeah, nope.
you think-
Nope.
No, it's not.
You mean they're not going to add like the crazy Britney Spears section, post documentary, all that? Like that, I'd go see that.
I've done a lot of like fanfare stuff. Like
You did
I
SopranoCon.
played Sopranos Con.
SopranoCon. What is that like?
Woo!
I would actually go to that. I love
That
that
was
show.
really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool because it was at the Meadowlands, like in one of
Yeah,
the
Meadowlands.
big. If you're Jersey, you're
Oh, yeah.
like, I've made
Route
it. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, everyone's so
Yeah.
proud. Yeah, I opened for a cannoli eating competition.
Oh, my God.
It was cool though. They gave me.
You opened? What do
Yes,
you mean? You
I got
sang?
to do stand up, and then I also, after the stand up, they had a sketch that we wrote and got to do, and I
It
played
was about
Adriana.
meatballs or cannoli?
Cannolis.
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 No, I got to play Adriana Lacerva.
Nice.
Estrella de Mateo.
Yeah.
So, and I got to meet her at the convention.
That's awesome.
And my podcast had a booth at the convention. So
Oh, that's cool.
We got, I call my listeners meatballs. So we got a lot of
Meatballs. Nice.
meatballs. I actually got a DM from Drea like a month ago. I had their Gangster Goddess wine from her podcast.
That's awesome.
And we're done?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
it?
no,
Okay.
no.
I'm like, oh.
For some
Still
reason,
recording.
You're like, that story
you know, I think there's
wasn't
there's a
asshole
setting on
enough.
my computer that like
The
shuts off.
TV's getting
No.
bored. It's
The
like,
TV's like, we've had enough of this.
We don't care. We get it.
There it is.
You want to be someone else, Jacqueline. No, Drea, I posted a picture holding the Gangster Goddess bottles, and I look, I guess, like her in the picture. And she was like, I had to do a double take. I thought it was me, and you're way hotter. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
framing this
I
comment.
mean, that's cool. Yeah, I went on the set of The Sopranos a couple times.
Yeah.
As a kid, like in college or whatever, my friend Dave runs the New Jersey Film Commission, and he would like get me on the set to like just hang out, and it was like just watching like them film, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So
Which episode were you on?
I wasn't in it.
Were you
I know,
extra?
but like,
Oh, I
which
don't.
you
I don't,
were
I
there.
don't remember.
My mom.
I went to the Bada Bing Club, which was Satin Dolls in New Jersey, the strip
Yes,
club.
yes.
I remember my mom dropped me off there, and I was like, she's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, Sopranos are being
They're
filmed.
filming here.
You being a pervert?
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh my God.
Bada Bing.
You
Yeah.
didn't say, you freaking pervert.
My
Alright.
mom kept telling people at the booth I just played Meadows' friend on the show.
Yeah, exactly. And
She
one of
was
Meadows'
lying.
friends. Yeah.
They were my acting team. Exactly. She was like, she was Meadows' friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we remember you from episode 39. Oh my God. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah.
They were all my acting teachers in New York. So, like,
Is your mom like super like Italian?
no,
like,
but she's what the Italian would marry.
Okay.
She's like blonde hair, blue eyed, like looks like a little trophy, you
Right.
know, like Carmela, but not Italian. I'm
Okay.
Italian Irish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Italian, Irish, and a little bit of Russian. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Exotic. I
Oh,
know, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's so interesting. It's so funny, like meeting everyone's like Italian, like Jersey mom from that area. Like my mom is a character. Like she is total Jersey.
Oh my God, I want to meet her. Why
Yeah.
isn't she here right
I
now?
don't know. Yeah, she should be. I should have her on the show sometime.
Yes.
I should just secretly like record an episode. And she would never
Do
come
it.
on, but yeah.
You'll-
Can I announce something?
Yes,
I just want to say that we're all vaccinated.
oh,
we are. We are all vaccinated.
Yeah, we're all She's vaccinated. You're
Yes.
vaccinated. I'm vaccinated.
I did Johnson and
wanted to say that.
Johnson.
Did you?
Did you?
I
One and
did.
done.
I
Wow.
did the one and it came out like a week later about the blood
Oh.
clots.
Oh,
and
shit.
everything.
Oh, no.
I
You're all
know.
How's your ankles feeling?
They're good, but the other night I was like, I can't feel my foot. Oh,
Oh,
my
no,
God! Oh my
no.
God! It's happening.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I was thinking that too with the Pfizer, and I had like a sore in my like
The
calf.
yeah,
I'm like,
Pfizer.
oh shit, is this a blood clot?
Yeah.
I don't know why I changed my voice like that.
I don't either.
but,
Oh
You're doing a
shit.
character. All right, we have derailed from Jackie's asshole story completely.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. But I know
Okay.
Jackie's like, I'm gonna get away with not telling a story.
No, I want to.
All right, back
I
to
won
when
best-
you're 16, 20.
Thank you.
All right.
I won best storyteller in second grade.
Did you?
So like.
All right, you have an
I'm
award. You have
fine.
one of those blue ribbons or those blue ribbons.
A little mini trophy.
Yeah. That's good.
I mean, how good was your story in second grade?
I mean, it was great. I used to try to.
Oh, it was like 4 scars in 7 years.
Right? Like, who the fuck
Yeah.
would that
Yeah,
in
exactly.
second grade?
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And I loved Britney Spears.
Yeah. No, I used to convince all the little kids to do my like chores in class, so I would tell them stories. I think. Yeah.
Chores.
Yeah. Or like
Chores
tasks.
for stories?
Yeah.
You
like
were the
tasks.
storyteller?
Yeah. I don't know. I obviously needed to be locked up years ago.
Did you ask for like shilling for each story, or like what are you, a fable? Like, you just,
Give me a.
give me a story,
Give me a
Jacqueline.
No,
Jackie.
I guess I never remember when you were like preschool, kindergarten, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would have to like do certain chores and stuff in class.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You-
I mean, maybe I remember
you
taking home like the
working?
pet, like the class pet or something like that.
Was this
once.
an Apple store or like an Apple?
Yeah. What kind of school
company?
did you go to? Yeah.
I just never wanted to clean up.
You were doing slave labor. Like, remember?
You
in
wouldn't do your
school?
chores at home, but you would do them in the classroom.
Yeah. No. Okay, my story. Okay, so the first one, or the story, high school. My brother was on like a travel soccer team. He ended up playing for like the Olympic soccer team, so they would go away a lot. And I had just become friends with like the cool kids, you know.
Nice.
Like our girl group, it was T3, which stood for Teeny Tiny Tolerance. Like, just the worst.
Okay.
The fucking worst. Like
This
we
is
went.
so Jersey.
Yeah, it
we
is.
went to JCPenney to get like a portrait for
Nice.
the yearbook.
Oh my God. Yeah, you guys went all out.
Yeah, we were bad. It was bad. So my whole family had to go away for the weekend to go to like a travel soccer tournament, and they didn't want to leave me at home, but I couldn't go because I had like a play rehearsal or something.
Right.
So I ended up staying with one of their family friends at their house, which was like 5 minutes from our house. I was friends with their daughter, but we weren't like that close. Like she wasn't in the T3.
Right.
Oh no.
I
But she was
know.
trying.
I know
She
where
was
this
trying
is
to get
going.
in.
She's trying to get in.
Yeah,
And so like Saturday night rolls around and she was gonna like go out to dinner with some friends, and I was like, I have to go to play rehearsal. Meanwhile, I am planning the most epic Can't Hardly Wait style party at my parents' empty house.
Oh my God.
Down the street, and I'm orchestrating this whole thing, not being there. I'm literally sitting with this girl's parents like in the kitchen, just like as kegs are being brought into
Oh
my
my God,
empty
kegs.
house, because there was T3 members.
How old are
letting
you at this
everyone
point?
in. I was 16.
16.
Wait, who was getting the cakes? How'd you guys do that?
The older boys.
And how far are your
Rob.
parents going away?
They were probably in like Virginia at
Okay.
this point.
Wait,
And they-
how old were these boys? Were they 19 and 20?
In Princeton, New Jersey, it was very easy to get alcohol.
Do your parents have an inkling that this is going to happen?
No.
Like, do
'cause
they
I had-
trust you? Like that kind of thing?
They
Yeah.
still
How many
trust
siblings
me.
do you have?
I have one brother.
One brother,
And
right.
like he left home at 14 to play for the Olympic team. Like
nice.
I was definitely like the black sheep. I broke them in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so they trusted me at this point because I had just become friends with all these people.
Right.
And so I lie to the parents I'm staying with. One of the boys ends up picking me up. I go to my house.
Where'd you say you were going? You were going
I
to.
said like play rehearsal.
Play rehearsal. Yeah.
Was there
I used,
even a
I used to have play rehearsal as well. Yeah.
Right?
The spring musical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it would be like late, like, and their daughter.
We're really trying to get this number down for Oklahoma. You don't understand how difficult it is.
Exactly. Oh God, I think I lost my virginity after a play rehearsal. And don't let your kids do plays. So don't have
Yeah.
basements.
If your kids want to be actors, yeah, they're really up to no
Don't
good.
do it. So we end up like having, my house was on like the corner, and there was like woods in the front of it, and there was just the whole downstairs was filled, the back deck. It was just every cool kid. Like I have pictures of like the football team funneling beer through our like cheerleading
God.
megaphones. Like it was literally what Can't Hardly Wait
Yeah.
was based off
Right.
of. And I am, you know what? I am epic, and I made it back to my friend's house in bed. No cops called. My girlfriend slept at my house. Everything was fine.
And the girl in the house didn't know about the party.
She didn't know about it, and then I came home and kind of was like, "Yeah, we just had a few people over." Like that was it.
And no one found out?
No, so then cut to the next day, I go home, I make sure everything's perfect and cleaned, like the house smells like bleach, like we did such a good job. Everyone leaves, I'm upstairs, I hear the garage door open, I'm sitting in bed, I pretend to be doing homework. And all of a sudden I hear, "Jacqueline?" And I'm like, oh God.
What's this
Oh
about?
my God.
Oh my good God.
Oh, they're saying my full name. Oh no, that's not
Exactly.
good.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, anytime I said Douglas, I knew I was in trouble.
Right? Oh. And so I go downstairs and I go to the garage and my dad is standing there and he's like, what the fuck is this? I don't know how I missed this, but someone had taken the actual full window, like window frame, full window, like everything out of the garage and like broken into our garage. And it just wasn't there.
So the window's missing.
So the window's just missing.
Is there glass or anything anywhere? No,
Nope, just a missing window. So our house just had a missing rectangle in it, open air for
Oh
24
my God.
hours.
And you
Right.
said,
Someone broke in,
I was like, oh my God.
but they didn't steal
Joey,
anything.
yeah, nothing's gone. Nothing's gone. So at this point, the cops are called.
Right.
And the cops literally come in, and my mom's walking around the house being like, oh my God, Phil, like it smells like chemicals. Like someone had drugs here this weekend. Oh my God. And the cops pull me in the laundry room. And they're just like, all right, did you have a party this weekend? I was like, no. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, you
I was
guys-
upstairs doing my homework the entire weekend.
I was at rehearsal.
A play
I was at
rehearsal.
rehearsal and I was at the
Yeah.
other house down the street. You can ask them.
You-
My favorite.
Ask them.
I
Yeah.
slept there.
I go back to your quote. Like, I think I lost my virginity after a play rehearsal. You don't even remember.
Don't even remember, I think. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. So I lied to the cops, lied to my parents,
Wow.
like steady-handed it. And finally, my dad was like, well, we're going to end up having to press charges. Like, you do know, like, we have to fingerprint the window. Like, we have to, like, someone's getting arrested.
Yeah.
And, like, I didn't know who did it. Like, that was the worst part.
Right.
So
you don't remember. Yeah.
I ended up, like, having to, like, go on, like, AIM at the time.
Yeah. Aim.
Yeah, AIM and like be like, SOS, like who the fuck broke into my house? Like who did this? And I found out it was the younger, like the guys that were actually in my grade were angry that they weren't invited to the party. So they broke the window out of the wall in the garage and stole a bunch of beer from the refrigerator in the garage.
That's
And
it?
That's how they got back at me.
But
Yeah.
why the window?
They couldn't get in. Was the door locked?
So
But
why
that's
is
the thing. Like, I don't, as like a prank, kids are stupid.
No, they are. Yeah.
You know? I mean,
So did you end up telling them like this is what happened?
I didn't.
Well, now,
So
they,
it's
know.
just-
now they know.
Now they know.
Now they know.
Mom and dad.
Yeah. If your family's watching.
Yeah.
Your
never
daughter
leave me
was
alone.
very bad.
They're like, you better get your ass back to Jersey now.
Exactly. It was the worst. That, and then there was one other
I just
time.
love the fact that, like, I don't know, like, what could have happened. Like, maybe she was outside and she's looking through the window, or she thinks she is.
Yeah.
And there's a fly that flies in, or a bird. Like, what?
You know, it's amazing that
God.
there's still a cold case on this issue in the police department in Princeton. Or whatever. it's like someone's handed a
We
folder
just
at
cracked
some
the
point.
case. Someone's
Yeah.
listening right now.
We might have to call and give them this tip now.
Oh
They
my
can close
God.
that case.
You're right. There's some Criminal Minds podcast.
Right,
that's
exactly.
happening as we speak.
Well, those guys are assholes to you. I don't
They
think
are
you were.
assholes.
Oh,
well,
I was an asshole.
well, you feel bad because you're
You
lying
feel bad
to
because you
your,
didn't invite
I
your
lied.
parents. Yeah.
I
You didn't invite them?
I didn't invite. No one was invited. It was just like, yeah, like the older
you-
guys
but
got
you-
us beer, and then we had a
But
massive
certain people
party.
were not invited because some of
Yeah.
these people were not members of your
Our
what's it?
T3.
T3, right? Terminator 3.
Yeah. It's the worst.
In my high school, we had SK, but it wasn't a cool crowd. It was still like annoying, but they were called Snatch Killers, and
Snatch killers.
Wait.
yeah, Snatch Killers,
Like-
and exactly that.
they-
Like,
When I was
yeah.
in
Beat
seventh,
that.
when I was in seventh grade,
they were just banging broads, I guess, and they were like a dance group kind of too at the same time, and
Oh my
like,
God.
like, some of them knew how to dance, and then they show up to parties and they'd all wear SK hats and they'd be like Snatch Killers, Snatch
when I
Killers.
was in seventh grade, our little group was called T-Bone, and it was we lived in the north end of town. It was the Bandits of North End, and we just went around and like destroyed like things like around town.
See?
Like
You were
You
part
were
of
the
the
one
Yes.
that broke into
Yeah.
my house.
You were part of the T-Bones.
you know, like where that new Lunello restaurant is from Housewives of Jersey.
Oh,
Like it used to be
yes.
called Villa d'Este, it's an Italian restaurant, and they used to have these like these lion statues like all like throughout the property, and we would go and like take a hammer and like chip the lion off, and then just take the lions off and put them in like a wagon and then wheel them back to my friend's house, and then we'd paint them.
Oh my god!
I'm like, this is like when we're like 6th, 7th grade.
You guys
I'm
doing
like,
arts and
I
crafts?
don't know.
Like,
We're just like,
arts
yeah,
and
man.
craft vandals?
We're like, look, the fucking
Yeah.
restaurant lost their lion now, and we own the lion. We're T-Bone. Fuck everyone.
Just paint
This
the
is-
evidence.
I wouldn't do that. We would steal 40s from like.
This is when I'm young. This is like
sushi place.
6th, 7th grade. Though.
Yeah.
This is not like.
I also I had gotten a brand new car for like I think it was my 18th birthday, and I had been invited to like Jessica Simpson's birthday party in New York City.
What?
And yeah,
Look at you getting invited to Jessica Simpson's birthday party, Britney
you see your
Spears,
Britney
the
video or
Britney
something?
Spears museum launch.
I'm like 6 degrees away from every pop
Yeah.
star, and I decided.
And Lady Gaga too,
and,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, she retweeted me, guys.
Lady Gaga did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. And Gabby Conti, she retweeted a parody we did of
Wow.
her Million Reasons video.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I decided it would be a good idea to drive my new Jetta, into New York City with my
Of course, you
girlfriend.
drove a Jetta.
Of course, still do. Of
Do
course,
you?
yes.
Do you?
Yes.
No, you don't. You still have a Jetta?
I
Jetta
have
still
a
exists?
Jetta. I
Volkswagen.
know. Well, not soon. it's on its
It's on its way out.
Every Jetta that I've ever seen in my entire life, throughout history of life, I always wanted one too when I was younger. But like you just see them and they all break down after
Yeah.
like a while. They don't last.
Well, yeah,
long.
it's
My-
like
yeah.
12 years old.
My
It
sister
should
had
be
a-
broken
well,
down.
12 years
Yeah.
My sister had a Volkswagen Cabrio convertible, and I wrecked it.
Oh my
I was
God.
living here, and I went back to Jersey to like visit friends, and I didn't have a car back there, and like I borrowed hers, and I got in a total accident, and it was totaled, and she like hated me forever. And I was like, sorry. And then I flew back to LA, and I was like, yeah, sorry. And I was like, that was an asshole.
What an asshole! You just topped her asshole story for
Oh.
the day.
Well,
How
no.
could you never tell this story?
Because I didn't think about it until she started talking about Volkswagen.
I totaled my Jetta though, so we went to the party and I drank too much. So my girlfriend Beth was like, "I'll drive it home,"
Yeah.
and we ended up driving it home. And I don't know
What do
why.
you mean? It was totaled, but it was like was it wobbling or?
So all of a sudden, I like wake up. I was taking a nap in the passenger side, and we're on the side of the road in like Heightstown in like a cornfield.
Cornfield.
And she's like, I don't know what happened. It just stopped. Obviously, it ran out of gas. And she calls her older brother to come bring us gas. Unbeknownst to me, he brought us diesel fuel.
Oh.
And so he just filled up my new Jetta with diesel, and it like ruined the
Yeah.
car.
I did that to a rental car once in
Yeah.
Iceland.
Yeah, ooh, that's a little more epic than Jersey. But
No, but diesel.
What did
yeah.
you do with your car? You a rental car? You put
Rental
diesel?
car, I put diesel
Yeah.
in Iceland because I didn't understand what it said.
yes,
And we were running late to the airport.
What's this guy's excuse? What an asshole for fucking bringing diesel.
I know,
Yeah.
right? And then
Do we have his number? Can we call him?
I wish. Because then instead of like calling my parents, because I like didn't want to get in trouble,
Right.
we were like, let's just go like take a nap at your house, and then like we'll come back and get the car. And that's again where I get the phone call from my dad being like, the cops are on the phone. Your car's on the side of the road. It's like,
Meanwhile, your brother's on the Olympic team
Exactly.
winning silver medals and gold. And Jackie's like, your car's on the side of the turnpike. What the fuck's going on?
yep. And that's why I do comedy.
There you go. That's great. That's great. What an asshole.
I know.
What does your brother do now? Is he like the president of something?
You would
or-
think.
No.
Yeah.
He was one of the like soccer coaches at UCLA until that whole like college admission scandal thing
really?
happened.
Oh, no.
He didn't know, and it was a whole mess.
Oh my God, so people call him coach?
Yes. Yes. He's amazing though. He works for a company now called 360 Player, and he connects college kids. It's not funny. It's just
that sounds
He
great.
does
yeah.
cool stuff with sports. I mean,
I love the
yeah.
fact that it's not funny. It's
not
a
funny.
real job.
I'm trying to. My sister.
It's like a real job.
He gets paid. He's got to wake up in the morning.
Exactly,
He's got to
yes.
prepare
I
shit.
love that my sister
Yeah.
joined the Instagram live here. And this is the first time she's probably watched this thing as I was just talking about ruining her car.
Oh my God. Did he
No,
ever pay
it's
back?
you know what it is. It's a Jersey on my shore sense, right?
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah,
it is?
yeah.
Like
All the
someone's
Jersey.
talking about me.
I know.
Douglas.
I said this is going to be a very Jersey episode, so everyone from
God.
Jersey is tuned
What
in.
up, Jersey?
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, I'll be doing shows there this summer, actually.
Where are you going to be performing?
I know Jenkinson's.
Oh, is that still open?
That's still. It's like so cool now.
Oh
They've,
my
like,
God, I
built
haven't been there.
up-
I haven't been there since college.
Oh my God, come this summer.
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
We'll get you a spot.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Say, I know Jackie. Can I have 2 minutes?
Yeah, please.
You know Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
You know Jacqueline. Marfugi.
Yes.
Marfugi.
Fuji.
Fuji.
Ah.
God
Jacqueline
Hey,
Marfuji.
listen, I got
Marfuji.
Darocha, Daraka, Darichi.
Yeah.
Some guy was
whatever.
asking me last night. They're like, they came on Clubhouse and they're like, "Hey, Rob DeRoca, is that how he says his name?" He says his name wrong all the time.
I
That
say
guy
my
from
name wrong.
that guy from Caddy Swag,
I love that fact that he fucking says
What's his
I
name?
say
Johnny
my name
something?
wrong.
I don't know.
Johnny Waco.
Johnny Waco.
He does a thing called Caddy Swag. He does a podcast in
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Oh.
When I did a show out of Minnesota, he interviewed
Yeah,
me. He sent me a
think-
bunch of swag.
He thinks that you pronounced your own name incorrect.
Oh, really?
So that's that.
Hey,
I had
Johnny,
I had a
do you listen to
conversation with him last night about it.
No, sorry. My dad, my fucking dad from Brazil.
Rob just wants to beat Jersey now. Rob, are you going to the East Coast this summer?
Yes, I am. I'm going to New York.
So Rob will be going there for the first time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, first time. I'm gonna go out there, eat the pizza. I'm gonna go in the stock market. I don't know. What
I'm
else
gonna go
do?
in the stock market.
Wow, you
I'm gonna go in
You
there.
have not been.
Yeah, you don't just walk in.
definitely, you don't.
I'm going.
You're gonna
there.
walk in and be like, "Hey, I got
I'll make a couple
Doge. I got
signs.
Bitcoin. What do I do? I'm here.
Crypto.
I got doggy here. Doggy 2-1-1-1.
Can I trade here? What do I do?
Oh
Here.
my God.
Hey, I used to work at the Pacific Stock Exchange.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
San
you're
Francisco.
lying.
No, in San Francisco. I
What did you do? Did you work in a
I was just
restaurant there? or
no.
something?
Yeah.
I was a janitor. I was a
Starbucks?
janitor.
I almost said janitor, but I was like, that's too insulting.
That's too insulting.
Oh no.
I was a runner. People that like back in the days when before the internet like was being used.
Oh, yeah.
People were just with pads and like little notes, and you would take them to like different sections, and it was just. Have you ever seen the movie Quicksilver, or even Trading Places?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that's how
it
they.
was
That's how
exactly
they used
like
to do
that.
it.
It was
Yeah.
exactly like that, and I would run around, give somebody whatever a note, and like you would just, and then they would look at it, and they would be like 5 shares, like buy something.
Hand them a bag of cocaine. Yeah. right.
No, and everybody was
know,
doing a
no.
lot of cocaine, and a lot of the richest people, all dressed up like disgusting people. They were all eating the most disgusting stuff at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Like steak
Yeah.
and like Philly cheesesteak. I'm like, how could you? fucking
Donald
eat
Trump
that?
eats like McDonald's
Yeah,
every day.
he's like KFC.
Well, at least there's
and all that shit.
breakfast at McDonald's. So.
All right. Well, Jackie's asshole stories. Are there any other asshole stories, Jackie, you have that you'd like to
I
share?
was an asshole recently.
I mean, besides the bike.
Besides driving, how much more recent? Just right here, right
Recently,
now.
yeah, right now.
Embarrassing. I probably shouldn't tell it, but maybe
Okay.
I'll see if I can.
we are
tell
li-
it with
we are
the-
The more
live.
embarrassed you are, the better it is. So like,
That's
it's
true.
just
Yeah.
This
Have
is where
you
people start to get comfortable. They
Ever
really, like-
received a gift that you thought was for you that wasn't for you?
like Christmas or something?
No. So I was working on a show as someone's assistant.
Make sure you're talking to the mic.
I was working. I feel like I've been yelling the whole time. I'm sorry. I was working on a show as someone's assistant. It was like the last day we were wrapping, and there was like flowers in the trailer, and, and
And you took 'em.
I had already earlier in the week, like set up the flowers for Mother's Day for this person. So I was like, these can't be the Mother's Day flowers. And so as he was pulling away, I was like, hey, you left the, and he was like, yeah. And he thought I was talking about like the coffee pot that was in there.
oh.
And so I, in my head, was like, well, I wasn't really a good, like, assistant. And I'm like, maybe he just left them there for me.
Good job.
But I, like,
flowers.
took them. And they were, like, 24, like, gorgeous
Yeah.
roses. So I took them. But I also texted to, like, cover my bases, like, hey, like, thank you for the gift. Because he also had given me a card, which I hadn't opened yet, which I should have opened.
It was for flowers, or
And so to be like, thank you for the gift. And also, like, if you need anything else or if you left anything, like,
Right.
text me. So I didn't hear anything. And I get home and I talk to my fiance. I walk in with, like, 24 roses. He was like, who are those
Yeah,
from? And I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think they're like a thank you. And
Thank you,
Then
Rose.
I was like, what should I do? And I explained it to him. He was like, yeah, he's famous. Like, it's fine.
Right.
If he wanted them, like, he would let you know. And I was like, yeah. Like, he would.
They're going to die.
Yeah. And then my girlfriend meets me. We're going to Pink Taco for margaritas. I tell her. And she was like, oh my God, no. Like, someone probably gave them to him on set. And, like, he just didn't want them. And I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you're right. 3 margaritas in, all of a sudden I pull my phone out, the stage manager, the production manager, everyone is calling, texting. He's here. He needs his flowers. Meanwhile, like, our set is like Silmar. It's far away.
Fuck. Yeah, that's
I'm
far.
like on the way to being blacked out in West Hollywood. This is like on like a Friday.
But this is like the show has wrapped
Yes,
or whatever.
like,
All right, so you're
everything's
done.
so I'm like done.
You're like, who gives a shit?
No, because I even in my card to him was like, I want to be your assistant. Like, if you ever need to come, like all this shit. Because it was a really great, like, I love, he's
Right.
like a
It's a
comedy
good job.
icon,
Okay.
like all that. So I care.
Yeah, of course.
And so I was like, well, I texted him, like, and he didn't text anything back. And they were like, okay, well, can you get them to him? And so I ended up having to, like, get my friend who doesn't drink anymore, who I was with, drive me to
Was she
his
drunk?
place. No, I was.
Oh,
Oh my god.
And I had to hand deliver these flowers, like, in the middle of rush hour on a Friday. And
Oh, that's
everything
awful.
I almost ruined Mother's Day, basically.
So they were Mother's Day
Yeah.
flowers. Oh my god! And you didn't even think like, oh my god, it's Mother's Day this weekend.
I was just like, he left them, but let me take them just in case.
Oh.
And yeah, so I was a big asshole.
Was it like awkward afterwards once you resolved it?
No, I think he felt bad that like he just like went back to set
Right.
and like had left them.
And then he sent you a bunch of flowers. He said, I'm sorry that you fucked
a
up
big
with my thing.
miscommunication. But I corrected it. I made it happen, and I was like, I will be the best assistant. See, I came to your house. He's
Oh
really
my
like,
God.
this girl is insane.
See, yeah,
And showing up drunk too.
that's awkward and hard. Yeah, for
I was
sure.
such an well.
Wait,
I
was it on a
assumed-
Sunday though? It wasn't
No,
Mother's
no,
Day.
no,
So like you went
It was
on
like
a
Friday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
A
Friday,
Friday.
yeah.
But he was gonna give the flowers to her.
Those are gonna
Yeah.
be old
Saturday?
by then.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was giving them to
They
Saturday.
were,
Saturday
They
flowers.
were gorgeous.
Oh, my God.
Gorgeous. But my dad always told me never assume, and I assumed. He said because assuming makes an ass
Yes,
out of you and me.
Yeah.
So I learned my lesson.
You sure did.
Yes,
Wow.
never assume.
Never assume.
It
Never
was
never
great.
take anything.
No.
Right. Unless you never want
Ever.
to be involved with the
And that's
place
the thing,
again
that's
or whatever.
not
yeah.
like me. Like I feel like my brain has started working wrong. Like I literally I refuse to even sign on my registry for like the wedding. Like I don't like a handout. I don't like
Right.
I don't like anything like that. So-
Really? That's one of the
Yeah.
greatest things about getting married,
Yeah,
right?
Well,
no.
you're gonna have that problem at your wedding after the reception. Everyone's gonna be fighting over those floral arrangements on the tables. You know that's part of the Jersey like
and you're gonna
routine.
get
It's like
envelopes.
no, we're taking table 9's flowers. You got table
Exactly.
2. Fuck off. Like
Yeah.
you know, like
No. So that it was like so out of character and such like I felt like Britney. My brain just like switched off.
Yeah.
Like it just was awful. But yeah, I was an asshole last
Oh,
week.
man.
Yeah, but I fixed
Oh, this
it.
was last
this is Mother's Day last
yeah.
week.
This is a very new asshole story.
Well, look, we always we live and learn
Yeah.
every day of the week. Every day you learn something.
Yeah.
I was I've had like some PA assistant kind of crazy stories like that too. I almost
What do you mean? What did
Make
you do?
me feel
when
better.
I
Let us know.
when I first moved out here, I got a job as a PA for an infomercial company over in North Hollywood on Lancashire, and I had to drive like a U-Haul, like to pick up like equipment and that kind of stuff. And this is like my first time driving like one of these things. You know, I'm
the
not
worst.
used to driving it.
No.
And for some reason, they're in this building and there's like a garage and that kind of thing. And like, I'm supposed to like bring the stuff back. And I'm like, I don't know where to park this thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get a ticket. I got to unload this equipment. I don't know where else to go. I got to bring it up to the 3rd floor. And then I'm like pulling into the building and I'm like, I think this U-Haul could fit in this fucking garage. It looks like it clears it, right? And I just tried to pull into the garage, and the top of it does not fit. The top of the U-Haul crashes into the building, cracks the foundation of the whole building on Lancashire.
God.
And like the valet guys, like they're like all the way in the back, and they see this happen. They run over. They're like, "Hey, hey!" They're like waving their hands. And then I reverse it, and I like look up, and I'm like, like pieces of the building are like falling onto the U-Haul, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like my like third week there or something like that. And
So
I'm
it was
like,
your last day?
Yeah.
No, they were cool. Like I was
Were?
like, you know, like I went up, I found a place to park the thing, and then I went upstairs. And by the time I got up there, the president of the company, whatever, was like, he already knew what had happened because like they called him or whatever.
Well, they probably heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably thought it was an earthquake. And they were just like, they were like, all right, well, we have insurance, but like, I was just like, I felt like such an idiot, you know. But it's like you're trying to do like good,
You're trying
to like learn and do things, and I was
That
like,
happens a lot, though. You know, there's
Crashing into a
commercials, there's
building?
No, like the people like trying to see, like they don't know how, like.
yeah,
I mean, I was a limo driver, and that's happened to like drivers. It had never
Right.
happened to me, thank God. I was never that much of an asshole like you two.
Yeah.
But like,
thanks.
That's comforting.
no, but you know what I mean. Like it happens to a lot of people because they like guesstimate and
Right,
you know,
exactly, yeah.
I've seen it happen with my friends with a van and like different like parking structures. So I mean, it happens. But
does-
you
it
are
does.
an asshole
I am. I
for doing it
apologize
because you
but-
didn't look at the.
I should have just
thing.
quit. I should have just been like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
just get rid of me. I'll quit.
Oh,
No.
that happened to me where they tried to, on one of my jobs, make me drive a van and drive a bunch of people around all, on like a bunch of highways. And
Yeah.
I did it once. And like, don't ask me to, I hate
It's
driving.
stressful, yeah.
It's so stressful in a huge van, especially it was at a very long shoot at night. The guys in the back are trying to talk to me. I'm like, you don't want to fucking talk to me right now. Like,
No,
do you want to
yeah.
get there alive?
Yeah. Let's get this over with. Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I mean, Rob, I don't know how, did you talk to the people you were driving?
Yeah, I talked.
Oh, no.
I'm a great driver.
You have to
Excellent
as a
driver,
limo
too.
driver. I think you might have to.
I'm an excellent driver. I didn't drive limos. I drove like SUVs. And,
Oh, no.
I drove a big van when I did work on certain movies or whatever, and I did drive like shuttle people around.
Awful.
The SBs and all that
Celebrities.
stuff. Yeah,
Britney
like a lot of
Spears you drove?
celebrities. Not Britney Spears, but she was naming some people. I've driven I've driven a lot of people. Like I don't know, Jim Jeffries. I'm thinking
Oh,
of that
Jim,
because
he's a good friend.
he was good. He tipped me $100.
Yeah, Jim's the best.
He tipped me $100 because he didn't know that I knew who he was, and I didn't like really, you know, because I
Yeah.
always was like always cool.
Or he
with
knew who
people.
you were. And he's like,
He
here's
had
$100.
no idea who I was. He's all like, "Are you on the asshole podcast?"
he's like,
Doug?"
I've seen this guy before. Here's $100.
I love him.
Keep doing it.
But he was really nice, but not really nice in the sense that like I just said to him, "Hey, I'm a big fan of yours."
Yeah.
Like he wasn't gonna tip me anything, and then I just told him, but I didn't care. I was just like, "Hey, I'm a big fan of yours. I know you're really tired, you know, because he looked like he was just exhausted." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Here you go," and then just gave me some money and was whatever.
Yes. I love
He was a
that.
nice guy like that. Like I don't know, I love that. But
Very
you were
cool.
you were mentioning someone else though, like musicians. Britney Spears, yeah, like I knew Britney Spears from karaoke at Dimples.
What?
Did you?
Yeah,
You met her?
yeah, I met her. She was there
Oh my
with
God.
Olivia
Look,
Newton-John.
see, Jackie's 6 degrees away from Brittany again.
There it is again.
Jesus.
This is a long time ago when Dimples was open
What
still.
was Dimples?
Oh,
Dimples
you never
was
went
a
to
karaoke
Dimples?
bar in
When did you
Burbank,
move here?
famous.
2008.
It was still around.
It was still around.
It
Yeah.
was still around. Yeah, and it was like this famous. It was the oldest karaoke bar in California
Yeah.
or in the world.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was.
know. I
It
don't
was
know.
in Burbank. There's a Whole Foods there now. It was great. It was
And then she showed up with Olivia Newton-John, and she was just like blowing up at the time.
A lot of people
or
from
no,
Wa-
not just blowing up. I think she was too young to be drinking, but she did drink.
a lot of people from Warner Brothers would go over there and cut loose after like
Got
filming
it.
stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really cool, and I think Olivia Newton-John did a song, and she did not.
I don't blame her. I get like performance anxiety when it comes to karaoke.
Yeah, I love karaoke.
You
but
do?
I do.
What are your go-tos?
Springsteen, Billy Joel, Brian Adams,
That you,
John Mellencamp. Those are things I
you
can.
had me
Those
at
are
Billy
things.
Joel, and then you just.
But those are things I can like pull off
Yeah.
singing. Like, you know, I'm not gonna attempt certain
He
things.
does a Bruce Springsteen. Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, dude.
For all your Jersey
Let's
fans.
hear it. Hey, it's Bruce. You might want to catch my podcast with Obama. We talk about music and presidents. That's about it. Yeah. Who's your jersey with Jacqueline Marfugi?
No, you'll say. No.
We should just reenact their podcast.
Wow, guys, that was epic. That was actually
Oh.
good. I felt like I was in Asbury Park.
There you go. Stone phony.
We almost got married there.
The Stone Pony? Really?
We
Oh,
wanted to
Asbury-
have our rehearsal at the Stone Pony.
Oh, that would have been epic.
That would have been cool. Yeah. No.
Was it not available? Was it too expensive?
No, it wasn't that. It was
Just-
just the place is. It's a long
Yeah,
story.
it's a dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be cool.
Yeah.
It's at we're getting married in a theater that's a 100-year-old theater
Oh.
that Sinatra used to perform in.
That's awesome.
So it's cool.
Of course.
Are you gonna have? Are you gonna? Wait, here's the thing. Are you gonna perform during your wedding?
I don't think so.
No.
I've been asked to
My
do
friend,
a
my,
pretty
my
badly.
friends got married 2 years ago, and they had their pre-wedding night at the 3 clubs over here, and it was a variety show. It was like performances, comedy, singing. They're both actors. You know, we all went through Groundlings together and stuff.
Okay.
And it
Was
was
it
so
fun?
It was so much fun. Yeah.
Is it fun to do that? Like the
It
night
was fun. I
before?
mean, the night before.
I think
it was,
it depends on
it was
who's
a lot of blast.
performing and the
I mean,
crowd.
all the
Yeah.
it was a great audience because it's all friends and family,
Right.
and they're all like supportive, you know. So
Oh, so it's like inside jokes. Like
So
here's-
it's like-
here's
yes,
Al.
inside jokes.
It's like your first comedy show ever, where you have to invite everyone.
Yeah.
Exactly. I did stuff like I did
you
like a
chill.
Seinfeld impression like I never would do anywhere else probably.
Oh,
You
let's
know,
hear
like,
it.
I was like, why are you guys getting married? I don't know.
Oh my god.
When you guys said yes, it blew my mind.
Oh, that was good.
Wow, that was good,
Oh.
man. Look at it. I thought Seinfeld was here.
I did
Yeah,
too.
right?
I was about to ask you to perform at the wedding.
Oh, I'm available. I'm available. I don't come cheap though. Just give me a plate of meatballs.
So, do you have a band or
We
what would you?
do.
Okay,
A
what's the name
band
of
is the way to
band?
go, yeah.
Jersey Strong.
Yeah, they're called
Do you
the
have a
Wet-
Bon Jovi cover band for your wedding?
That was my first crush. Oh
Bon
my
Jovi?
God, yeah.
Oh my god, Bon Jovi concerts are so much fun.
I've never been.
I've
You've never
I
been?
was too young. I was little.
Oh my god.
I've never been.
Little. I love his rosé, his Hampton water rosé.
I've never had that.
Oh,
Never had it.
Make sure you're
guys.
talking. Jackie, make sure you're talking to the mic.
Get it as a
There you go.
sponsor. For
I'm
the
not much of
podcast.
a Bon Jovi fan.
You're
either.
not?
No, I just know that.
Will Living on a
Young
Prayer be
Guns.
played at your
What?
wedding?
No,
No?
no. I liked Bad Medicine. That was my favorite song. As a
Every
kid.
Jersey wedding I go to, like
Living on a
Living on a
Prayer.
Prayer is played at some point. I
God,
don't
no.
know. Yeah.
My brother played for the Philadelphia Soul.
Really?
Yeah, which
That's
was
cool.
Bon Jovi's team.
Wait,
His-
the soccer brother?
No, yeah, he
This
played
son of a
arena
bitch.
football. He played for the LA Kiss. He's played like all
Wow.
over. Yeah, he's
That's
so
awesome.
talented.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's not fair.
What's his name?
I know. Phil Marfuji. He's the
Phil
best.
Marfuji.
Phil.
And he's good looking too. It's so fucking annoying.
Fucking
He got
Philip.
everything a girl would want. Like he got high cheekbones, dirty blonde hair, abs.
Big boobs.
Yeah. No, that was the one department I kind of. They're okay. They're a good handful. Yeah, he's
All
a
right.
catch.
Rob, do you have any news we want to go over?
Well, it depends on what you guys want to talk about. Here we go. Gossip. I think Jackie would like this more. It's about J-Lo.
Oh.
Yes.
J-Lo and Bennifer. They're together.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Wait a minute. Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez got back together.
They're back together?
Bennifer.
I didn't hear about
Bennifer
that.
is back. They've been in contact. Well, I read about it.
Yeah.
They've been in contact for a while
Full
since
circle.
they broke up. They've talked it, whatever, this and that. Now they're back together. They asked Alex Rodriguez what he thought, and all he said was 2 words: "Go Yankees." And that was it.
Oh God. What a dork.
Yeah, but I think he's kind of, and then he was also hurt by it. Supposedly
Yeah.
reports that
He was
he's
hurt by it?
Yeah, but he was seeing someone else.
Yeah, he
so
shouldn't have
it's-
been
yeah.
DMing Madison.
You know what? She's a mess, I think.
Who was a
J-Lo-
mess? Madison or J Lo?
And Ben Affleck. They're all a mess.
They're both. Well, I think J Lo and Ben are like broken, so that actually might
Yeah.
work now.
So what? They're going to get together
It's a
and
different
hook up for a
level.
while?
I
That's
also
it?
think it's a big PR thing. I really do.
I think
that's
J Lo is
exactly
all.
what
Yeah.
it
I think
is.
J Lo is all PR.
All PR. I mean, she is. But the thing is, I feel like she's always going to be that Leo, like masculine energy in a relationship. So she's always going to have a hard time because she's never going to be vulnerable.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But
What,
I'm
what do
here
you
for
think
it.
about this, Doug? You're not saying much.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about J Lo too much.
Why? Did you hook up with
'Cause
her?
you
know Yeah,
Is she your
funny.
ex?
No. I have some opinions
Who?
on
Did
her, but I'm not
J.Lo
going to
hurt
get into
you?
it.
Why? Are you
Why?
racist? You hate
I
Mexicans.
love J Lo.
You hate Mexicans, don't you?
No,
You
it's
son
not
of a
about
bitch.
that. It's not about
Why?
that. It's inside shit.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Whoa, wait!
What happened?
Drop it here.
I can't talk about it.
Stop.
Anyway.
What?
What's the next news story?
What?
All right.
What?
All right.
I told my story that just happened that I'll never
It's not
get
about me.
hired
It's
for
not about
again?
me. I can't
So
do
if it's not, then that's fine. Safe space. No one's listening.
Anyway,
Did J-Lo
the
touch
Pube
you?
Muncher is available. on,
Well,
Wow.
Ellen DeGeneres is
I
calling it
saw
quits.
it's about time.
I
Let me
think
tell
she
you
should
something.
have a few
Season?
years ago.
She's an asshole, I think. You know?
She said it wasn't challenging anymore. That was the reason why.
I call
Which
bullshit.
is bullshit
Yeah.
because
She's
we
mean.
know why.
I think everyone just hated her at this point. Like
Yeah.
I drove people to that show and everybody was walking on eggshells. Like they were just like, "Oh, does she know? Oh, make sure that when you pull up, you got to pull up here and you got to like." It was just insane the
Yeah.
way people. I would get like 4 phone calls from 4 different people that all could just coordinate together, but instead, they were all scared of Ellen.
You know what? I used to work part time for one of Ellen's managers when I worked back in the day, and I've been on some conference calls that Ellen has been on, and man, she definitely likes to yell at certain people. I'll tell you.
What?
That. Yep.
Yeah.
I cannot picture her yelling.
But it's it's like.
But she dances while she yells, so,
So it's
she
okay.
kind of masks it.
She does TikTok. while
People
she
are like,
yells.
"Wait, am I getting yelled at, or are we dancing? What's going on?"
It's funny. It's something that Adam Carolla says is the fact that like people that like Rosie O'Donnell was like really sweet and cute. Remember back in the days, she
Yeah.
was like cutie patootie. She loved Tom Cruise. She didn't come out of the closet yet.
Yeah.
And then she did come out of the closet as soon as she was off that show and she was on The View. She became a different person, like not all like happy-go-lucky. Same thing with Ellen. Ellen's always like dancing and like I think he said that he went to a wedding and she didn't dance once. You know, like
She's
it's
like,
how
"I
do
do
you
that
show
for work.
that?
I've got enough of that during the week." Get the hell out of here.
Do you want my rate?
Yeah.
But that that's something I think about with Ellen.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. She was one of my comedy influences. We grew
Yeah.
up watching her like stand-up specials
Absolutely.
on HBO.
No,
Like
she's
I
great.
loved a lot of those.
She's a great stand-up,
Yeah.
and I think that like she seems like I don't know. She might be misunderstood, but from what it seems like, from what I've experienced on my own, not her personally with me, but with people around, is the fact that she is definitely like a monster. You know, like Greg Fitzsimmons talked about it. Like he was a writer on the show for a while. Like when all this stuff started coming out, other writers have come out and said,
Yeah,
like,
I know a couple writers on the show. Yeah.
yeah. So like they've all come out and said, like, yeah, she was fucking hard to work with, man.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking. I don't
Do you
know.
think it's because she like lost touch with reality? Like, do you get so rich where at a certain point you're just an asshole? Or
You don't. I think it's a lot of it. It's a mixture of that, and I think it's also people around you.
Yeah.
You don't keep if you don't keep solid people around you that just put you in your place.
Yeah.
And tell you, hey, you're acting like a fucking dick.
Yeah.
You know.
Possibly,
so I think
yeah.
It's
that's
her
what
circle.
happened. Yeah. It's her
I
circle.
did it. I got to meet Oprah once and had to like work a party, and like she was with us behind the scenes, and she was a doll. She was so nice to everyone. So I don't
Yeah.
think it's
Look at
necessarily.
you meeting all these people. Oprah.
I know. I've met
Everyone
a lot
but
of
She's
people.
like, I was with the Duchess of Wales.
Yeah. When Meghan Markle and I.
Yeah. We used to, tool around
I
town
worked
together.
at Sunset Marquis Hotel, and I got to meet a lot of
Oh,
cool
that's a great
celebrities there.
place.
I met Steven Tyler's I love Aerosmith.
My friend used
and
to.
met
My
him
friend
there.
used to work there. He was like the restaurant manager for a while.
Jesse Flores.
Jeremy, his name.
Jeremy, I know
Jeremy
Jeremy.
Light?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. My best friend Kieran was married to him.
Oh my
and Now they're
God.
divorced, but
Oh, they are? I
they
didn't
are.
know that.
But I used to go there all the time and just eat and drink for free.
I probably waited on you.
You probably did.
Yeah.
Which
We
place?
probably met there. Yeah.
The Sunset Marquis Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This was probably like 5.
I worked there like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago.
7 years
Yep.
ago, I would say. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Definitely have met you. I'm sure Jeremy's been like, this is my friend dog.
Probably.
Get him whatever
and,
he wants.
And we were just like oblivious.
You'd be
and-
blacked
and
out.
Now we know each
Oh
other.
my
Yeah.
God. I have such good memories
Yeah.
from there.
That's a great place.
It was great. I worked at the pool
a
during
great
the
pool.
summers, and Usher, probably get in trouble. Usher would walk in. He's great, but he would, from the like entrance of the hotel, he'd tell one person what he wanted, and then he would tell 5 more people leading up to the pool. So by the time he got to the pool, there'd be like 4 breakfast burritos waiting for him, which is great for us because we just eat
You
them.
just eat them. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Trail of
What an
burritos.
asshole.
A waste of food. Yeah.
Fucking
Right?
hate people like that. It's like,
Oh God.
Oblivious to what
I
he's
just,
ordering.
what an asshole.
I have a favorite, Dave Matthews. I was waiting on him all day at the pool. He had like a harem of lady, like they're definitely
Harem.
swingers. Just it was so fabulous.
Yeah.
And then he
Where they
obviously
I just when you said that, I'm just picturing him with with girls and they're hearing that music.
Oh, it literally everything
Yeah.
you picture, that's what was happening. And then he like continued it. I was working a double, so I was cocktailing at the like whiskey lounge at night. And he looked at me and he was like, "I'll take a Grey Goose Patron." And I was just like, "Will you now?" And he was like, "That
looks
was
like
wrong."
you looks like you need one. Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, so many good memories.
Sunset Marquee.
Yeah,
What
very
else, Rob?
cool place.
Well, that's two different things. I'll just go with this one. I'm going to go with Florida since you guys both are familiar with Florida. But
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
yeah,
I think I'll be there next week.
The governor, Ron,
doing a show there
How do,
next
how do you,
week.
how do you do it? Ron DeSantis or DeSantis?
Ron DeSantis.
DeSantis. He's right now saying that he's not going to open up. That he doesn't want the vaccine passport.
What is
So
that?
like you
Passport?
guys, so basically they're just gonna lose a lot of money. So like ships or like cruises or whatever, when they dock there, they can't dock there, so they're gonna go somewhere else because they're not complying with the CDC. So I don't know about. To me, that's a big deal because everyone's talking about Florida being so great, but this guy's such an idiot. I don't know if you've seen his ads too. Like his ads are like him reading a book about Donald Trump to his kid. No, I'm not joking. Like this is his ads right now, and like it's his wife. He's like, yeah, everyone says that my husband's too into Trump, and he's like, he's not. And then it's like him reading like a children's book of Trump to his kid. He does something else like about Trump, and then something else like no mask or something like that. Like I don't wear mask. It's insane. Like this guy is a governor right now. So I don't know what you guys think about this.
We have
Well,
our own issues.
Every
here.
time I go to Florida,
We do, but you know what? We're coming out at the end right now. Like this is like the end of the tunnel.
this is
Like
the rebirth of LA.
I see the light and it's happening.
Do you
and
think there's gonna be a rebirth? Because I was.
Yes,
I'm-
there
yeah,
is.
it's going to take a little while. I
We
think.
are resilient.
Really?
No, we are.
Are you coming back
resilient.
here? You think, or are you going to stay in Georgia?
I don't
East
know.
Coast?
Like part of me, I've been watching the old episodes of The Hills.
Oh yes,
So it's
classic.
like, you know, just LA in like 2008.
Right.
And it's a different city.
It's very different.
Yeah, but
so
don't,
different.
Don't you think that like anywhere else, everything just like we go through cycles. We have to
Yeah.
have a down and then we get an up, and I think that's what we're going to right now. I see the
hope
light.
so.
We're opening up. Like everyone's getting more vaccinated here than anywhere else.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. Like all these comedy clubs are opening up. You just have to carry. I have a vaccine card. I mean, it's just
Yeah, carry
everything's-
your card.
Everything's happening, and I believe in the human spirit, and I believe in Los Angeles because I was born. Nah.
You're from here, yeah.
Oh, well, I was born in New Orleans, but yeah, I was raised here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I was raised here, so it's like I fucking love this place, and I think anyone else that talks so much shit, like
I love it too,
I love
yeah.
that Elon Musk and all those assholes. Like, go ahead, fucking move to Texas. You guys
I don't
want
want to move to Texas.
Go
You
to
guys
Austin.
went, yeah, you guys went there, and now you got like this fucking
I
big
feel like-
energy bill that got
Yeah.
fucking fucked them over when they went over there, and people are like cold and freezing, and the governor like, fuck.
I
Texas.
feel like if anything, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna be here, Florida, maybe New York, Jersey. You know, I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
New
all
York's
over.
gonna come back too.
I'm gonna do the
Yes,
triangle.
New
I'm
York
gonna
is
do-
definitely coming back.
Right, and I mean, from what I heard, Dave Chappelle talking about, not news, but Dave Chappelle on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was talking about New York, and he was saying like, it looks bad. He's like, oh, things are better. They told him, and there's like, it looked bad for him, but they were saying things are better. But he feels the same thing. I mean, like it's not just because he said it too, but it's just like I feel like everybody, the human spirit, like New York, everything has their ups and
Yeah,
downs.
it's gonna take a little bit, and then like in 2 years, everyone's gonna be moving back here, and it's gonna be like the same thing.
Yeah,
Where,
the
like
first-
don't come back. You know, rent's gonna be skyrocketing.
Look at the fucking weather.
Yeah.
Fuck everywhere else, dude. Like the weather. I don't care, man. Like I just like
I know.
I fucking love waking up and it's fucking sunny
You
and
don't
it's
have to
not
think about
too
the
hot.
rain. Yeah, I know.
I'm not sweating. It never snows. Fucking, and if I want to go somewhere where it snows, it's like a 4-hour drive. If I want to go to the beach, it's only like a half an hour to 45 minutes. It depends on what beach I go
That's
to. Even though it's
true.
probably disgusting.
And
Yeah.
you never
But
go
still-
though.
I
We
never
live,
go.
we live
I
in West
never go.
Hollywood. We never
Yeah.
go to the beach, but we can if we want.
I
Yeah.
could go to the Getty Center.
It's an option.
Yeah.
I feel like if I want to leave, I'm just gonna call you, Rob, and I'm gonna like give me a pep talk.
Yeah, exactly. Just check in with your L. Be like, how
Yeah.
is LA? Should I come? No. All right.
No.
I mean, I've thought about going to other places, but I just
No, but I do have to say something. Like I walk around now with my, mace and my like little finger things out all
Yeah.
the time. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel as safe as I used
No,
to here.
I mean,
I
I
agree.
used to walk to
agree.
like elbow
Yeah.
room and all that stuff, and now I'm like, I guess I'll take the $10 Uber from here
Yeah.
Yeah.
even though it's
I'm
like
sorry.
a block.
Like
It's like
that's something that's made me want to move.
right.
I get it, but I don't think it's that hood yet, and I don't think we're like in Compton yet. Yes, supposedly we're the fourth worst now.
We're the
But
fourth most dangerous city in California.
I walked from here to like Vine, FedEx or whatever, and like I felt okay. I had a couple conversations in some tents and stuff like that, but
you had conversations.
Yeah, someone showed me their tent. I was like, oh, this is nice.
Oh, wow.
Were you tent shopping?
Oh, they had like a TV in there.
But you
hot
know
tub.
what? You know what it is, guys. It's also everyone from Skid Row and everything like that.
Yeah.
They moved everybody to West Hollywood.
Yep.
That whole little area that was like really bad in Skid Row that looked like Apocalypse Now or whatever Mad Max. Now it's they moved all those
there's
people.
20 Skid Rows spread throughout the city now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So now we spread it out. We just got to get some housing. I don't know how to fix the problem either, but there needs to be housing. But then people don't want to go in the housing because then they're going to keep tabs on them because then they have to take a drug test.
Yeah.
It's
The
just,
whole thing.
Everyone's just being a fucking
Give
asshole.
it
Yeah.
a few years. Give it a few years.
I hate everybody.
It'll bounce back. Until then, we'll be in New Jersey
Yes.
eating meatballs and
And I'll be in New York.
yeah.
And I'm going to see
You're
New
not
York.
going to come back.
You're not gonna
Liz.
come
I
back,
could see
man.
you staying in New York.
I think I'm gonna
could.
move. I want to move back to New Jersey.
Where do you want to move back?
No, my wife wants to move to Key West, Florida.
Oh, go to Kelly.
Doesn't
It's
fucking
so good.
everybody?
I know.
I don't know.
People actually live there.
You know, we went for my 40th birthday, and it is lovely. It's nice, but I was like, all right, I could be here for like a month, and then I think
Yeah.
I'd go nuts,
Right?
But like I have to bounce around, and that's fine. Being a comic, you can figure that out somehow. I
You
think.
could open a comedy club there.
Oh, there is one there.
There
It's like
is?
a small little thing, and I was like, I don't know what this is yet. I didn't see a show, but I walked past it, and I was like, all right, we'll see. Next time I go, maybe we'll perform. We'll
There
see
you
what
go.
happens.
That's a great plug for that club.
I don't know.
I don't know what
I don't know what it's called. Key West Comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Swartzen's there.
Oh, man.
Swartzen is there.
Oh, no.
All right. Well,
Lordy.
Jackie, you really put yourself out there today
Really
by
did.
coming on the I'm a Basshole podcast. We learned a lot about you. We learned that you if you have a party, you're going to lie to your parents and the cops
Yes.
to get everyone off the hook, not get in trouble. This cold case is still open about this.
I love
Yeah.
I love that they stole the entire
Yeah.
glass. Did they bring the glass back?
No, it
No.
was just placed next.
Oh, place.
Wasn't even
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I thought they stole it. I was like,
No.
How did they even like take it out
That's
without
the thing, I
ruining
have
it?
no
Yeah.
idea.
It's like someone had like a glass.
I mean,
cutter.
these were in high school. These high school
Yeah,
kids.
High school kids.
I would never be able to do that in high school.
Ever. Like, why would that be a thing
I don't
that
know.
you would think to do?
What else did we learn? We learned that Jackie is a
Shouldn't drive.
should not drive. She'll leave her car on the turnpike or the parkway.
Yeah. I don't rat on my friends.
We learned that Jackie may steal your
Goodfellas rule. You didn't
Jackie
tell 'em
might
nothing,
steal your flowers.
Never ran on their friends.
If you get a flower delivery and you do not bring it in immediately, Jackie might be there to snatch it
You gotta
away.
Take them home with you.
Yes, she will just assume that they're hers.
I deserve
and she
presents right
says,
now.
yes, Jackie deserves presents, so please send her flowers and all that good stuff. You're on Cameo, Jackie?
I am on Cameo.
How is that?
actually.
How is Cameo?
They probably aren't letting me do them because I never do them,
Oh,
and
right.
I always let them expire. I feel
All
bad.
right, so
I
fans are
forget
just
about them.
waiting for
Yep.
you. And you're just
Why
like,
do you let them expire?
I
They
forget
paid
about
money.
them. Yeah.
Those are fans.
What are they
No,
paying? Like,
I
what are you
need to-
charging? 500?
No.
500.
Soon after this wedding.
SopranoCon.
No, I've seen some people charge like ridiculous,
Really?
like 100.
Rob, what do you charge?
I charge nothing because I don't think anybody wants a fucking greeting from me.
I'm not on there.
Should I be doing Clubhouse?
Yeah, get
Yeah?
on. I mean, I
I mean,
don't
how
know.
many listeners do we have on Clubhouse
Well,
right
I
now?
turned it off now because we went past the
Oh.
hour. So another
Oh.
room had to open up. But no, we did not have a lot of listeners today. But
Oh.
every now and then we get people coming in. I don't know. I'm part of this comedy podcast group, and we've been doing we had like a Bill Burr Q&A like last week.
That's cool.
Stephen Wright was on.
I get
Doing
like,
Jamie Kennedy Q&A on Monday in this club. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. They're gonna start paying people, I think, to create content. So I don't know. It's cool for podcasting and audio stuff. So
yeah,
but I don't know. It's another thing you got to figure out. You know?
all the things.
So yeah, who knows? All right. What else? We learned that Jackie has been an asshole in the past, but she she is here. And there's only one way that we.
Oh wait, no. Jackie, before you say the last thing, do you nominate anybody else?
To be on this podcast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know any assholes or someone that would be great on the
Someone
podcast?
that you think would be good on the show
I
or
actually-
enjoy themselves.
My fiance has like 3 podcasts. He does them with Jim a lot.
Oh, really?
Oh, does
he? Yeah. And he has a lot of asshole moments he is very proud of.
All
And
right.
he's from Jersey, too.
Oh,
so he
perfect.
would entertain
Yes,
the fuck
we
out
would
of
love
you
to
guys.
have him on.
Tommy
yeah.
Caprio.
Tommy Caprio, you are nominated to come on the I'm a
Yes.
Asshole show.
Oh, get ready.
Perfect. All right. Well, there's only one way we close the show is that you state your name and you say that you're an asshole. So the floor is yours, Jack.
I am Jackie Marfuji, and I'm an asshole.
There you go, folks. Jackie Marfuji.
No!
Marfuji.
Fuji, you fucking asshole.
I'm supposed to play an applause, but it's not working for some reason. Yeah. She's come on the show. She's an asshole, but she redeemed herself by coming on the show today so she can go in peace. Jackie, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Make sure everyone follows Jacqueline Marfuji at Jacqueline Marfuji, your Instagram. What else do you want to plug? Anything else? When's your next show?
Tonight.
Tonight. Oh, right.
Yeah.
At the Haha. That's right. Well,
It's
we have
at
6
8
people
o'clock.
listening on YouTube Live. So
And I'm supposed to do perfect. I'm supposed to do the Jam in the Van show. It's a.
I've heard it.
It's a-
We've heard of that.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
It's a Britney Spears themed show.
Is it
It's next Thursday.
Britney Spears themed show?
Yeah.
Comedy show?
Yeah.
How is that? How
Dancing?
does
Is
that?
a
work?
dance
I don't
thing,
know. There's like Moshe Kasher's on it, Audrey Stewart, Adam Ray, but they asked me to open it and do like my dance medley that I did on the Funny Dance Show,
Right.
which is a Britney medley, and I said yes, but now I'm feeling like I don't want to.
Why?
Why not?
Because they were like, can you do the costume changes? And I'm like, that was cool in the Comedy Store when like Lance Bass was judging, but like
Oh right, yeah.
we're gonna be out in the open on that Jam in the
were you
Van
supposed
How
to
about
stage.
just say
Yeah.
one outfit?
Are you
go
supposed to
fuck
change in the van? Like what
Well,
happens?
I do like the right. I'm like, how big's is the stage a van?
Right.
And they're like,
Is there an
"No."
actual
it's a big
van?
place.
Is it is it cool? Like, should I be doing? I mean, it's a cool. Obviously, it's a great show.
Right.
But I just
The
I'm a
costume
little
changes. That's a lot. Yeah.
I just
nervous
say
to
just
do
wear
one.
two-
Do one outfit.
Maybe 2 outfit changes.
Well,
That's
I
about
do
it.
the whole
One outfit.
reveal
I'll
where
do-
I take
yeah.
the suit off and there's like a. But still,
Right.
I don't know. Is it a big enough stage, Rob?
I don't know
to
because I haven't
dance on?
performed there, but I just seen pictures of it, and I
Yeah.
just think that you
Should
would
I
be
just
fine.
do it? Just
Yeah,
to
why
do
the
it?
fuck not? No, because it's networking for you, and you're talking to other
Yeah.
comics.
Yeah.
People are loving it. They'll be like, "Oh my god, I need a Britney opener," and they're gonna be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I know the perfect person."
And if you ever need a Britney
Yeah.
opener for your wedding or whatever,
Hey.
Jacqueline is available.
Hey, I got a show in Vegas. I need a Britney opener. You know anybody? Oh,
Make sure you download Jackie's podcast. What's
Yes.
your Jersey?
Yes.
Available everywhere.
Marfuji.
Jacqueline
I
Marfuji.
need to have you guys on. I put it on pause for a little bit. But
I'd love to be on.
yes,
Anything Jersey, I'm all about.
exactly.
I know nothing about Jersey from movies. That's about
After
it.
this, you don't.
Yeah,
I
know.
feel like you know.
Oh, I know a
everything.
lot. No, I watched The Sopranos. don't
Well,
worry.
well, once Rob goes to New York, I don't think he'll be going to New Jersey, which is also
No.
different. But
I will go now out of spite.
just cross the tunnel. Go through the tunnel.
cross
Check
the
it out.
tunnel.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for coming into the studio. It was great seeing you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your wedding
Thank
and
you.
all the good stuff that's going on. Rob, thank you for being here. Guys,
Later,
don't forget
fuckers.
to subscribe to the podcast, A-Hole Podcast on Instagram, and download us. And tell your friends. Tell 5 friends about the podcast, and we'll see you next time. Don't be a basshole or an asshole, but if you are, laugh about it. Bye.
You've been listening to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. Please subscribe to us on all streaming platforms. Have a good asshole story? Email us at doug@dougbasscomedy.com. We'll see you next time.